Hi, this is Josh Marshall from TPM Media. It's Tuesday, February 19th, 2008, and today we have the Wisconsin primary and the Hawaii caucus. We'll be starting live coverage of the results here at TalkingPointsMemo.com tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. You know, today is the last big contest before the pivotal Ohio and Texas primaries 2 weeks from today on March 4th. So it's worth taking a moment to look at how the political lay of the land has changed since the Potomac primaries last week. The polls predicted that Barack Obama was going to have a big night in Maryland and Virginia, but when the results were in, his victories were even bigger than predicted. It was really a blowout in both states in addition to the District of Columbia. That allowed him to really pad his delegate lead, his lead of pledged delegates, and it also created a situation where everybody pretty much expected that for the rest of February it was going to be win after win for Barack Obama. And that's created a situation where really anything short of another big win by Barack Obama will be seen as something of a comeback for Hillary Clinton. Now, if you look at the polls over the last couple weeks, all the polls, with the exception of a couple early ones by American Research Group, have shown Barack Obama ahead, but not by that big a leads. Most of them have been around half a dozen point advantage for Barack Obama. But given the unpredictability of this race so far, how turnout has fluctuated a great degree, whether it's women, African Americans, the young, students, that's not a big enough margin to really have any guarantee of how this race is going to come out tonight. Now, there are a lot of things about Wisconsin that make it look like a good state for Barack Obama. It's another Midwestern state with a history of progressive politics. There's also the big university town of Madison, which looks like it would be a place where Barack Obama would pile up a big vote lead. On the other hand, there's also a lot of what has been Hillary Clinton's constituency. That is, working class whites, lower middle class, who have turned out for her in pretty big numbers across the country and particularly have not been a good constituency for Barack Obama. So it's definitely likely we're going to have another Barack Obama win tonight, but not necessarily by that much and by no means a sure thing. And look for pundits to look really closely at the exit polls to see how Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton are doing with those key demographics, which may give us some indication of what's in store 2 weeks from today in those primaries in Ohio and Texas. Okay, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll tell you about the other contest of the day, Hawaii, and what the Republicans are doing in Wisconsin.
At the tone, leave a message. We'll get back.
I think it's hard to say about primaries, but a lot of these smaller caucus-based states, your vote can count a lot. In larger primary states, like, say, Texas, your primary vote doesn't make a huge impact, but getting out to vote really says something about you and how well you're willing to do.
Okay, we're back. Now, Hawaii. Hawaii is holding a caucus today. A lot of people don't know this, but Hawaii is actually where Barack Obama grew up. He's generally done well in caucuses, so expect a pretty big margin in his favor in Hawaii. Of course, there's also a primary on the Republican side in Wisconsin. Remember, Republicans have pretty much all the winner-take-all model, so if you win, you get all the delegates. Mike Huckabee is behind in Wisconsin, but not by that much. Most of the polls seem to show him about 10 points behind, so pretty likely that John McCain is going to have another win, but enough to stay up and watch the results. Huckabee might pull something off. Remember, our live results coverage will start right here at TalkingPointsMemo.com at 9 p.m. Eastern tonight. That's when the polls close in Wisconsin. I'm Josh Marshall from TPM Media, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.